Hi guys, today we are going to look at Zephyr, which is a 7 billion parameter model. So Zephyr, it's a large language model that is trained to act as helpful assistant. It's the first model in the series and it's a fine-tuned version of the Mistral 7 billion parameter model from the Mistral AI. And this was trained on a mix of publicly available synthetic datasets using direct preference optimization. If you want to learn more about direct preference optimization, there is this paper that has introduced this concept to us. But in summary, it doesn't use reinforcement learning from human feedback, but it uses a different method known as direct preference optimization. Now, fine-tuning with DPO, it exceeds the RLHF's ability to control sentiments of generation and improves response quality in summarization and singleton dialogue while being substantially simpler to implement and train. Now, the researchers found that removing the inbuilt alignment on these datasets, it boosted the performance on the MT benchmark and made the model more helpful. And this is the model description. It's a 7 billion parameter GPT-like model fine-tuned on a mix of publicly available synthetic datasets. It's a synthetic datasets and it has been generated using chatgpt, the datasets. English is the primary language, the license is MIT, and fine-tuned as we know from the Mistral 7 billion. Now, its intended use and limitations. This was initially fine-tuned on a variant of the Ultra Chat datasets. This is the Ultra Chat dataset. And here we have, for example, let's take a look at one of these. This dataset, how can cross-training benefit groups like runners, swimmers, or weightlifters? Cross-training can benefit groups like runners, swimmers, or weightlifters in the following way. Reduce the risk of injury. Cross-training involves different types of exercise that work different muscle groups. So we have the synthetic dataset created from ChatGPT. That is the Ultra Chat, which contains diverse range of synthetic dialogues generated by ChatGPT. They then further align the model with TRL's DPO trainer on the Ultra Feedback dataset, which contains 64K prompts and model completions that are ranked by GPT-4. And now you can use the transformer pipeline to test this out on your system, but they also have a demo where you can test this out locally. But if you really want to use this transformer pipeline, you can do in your system. However, if your system is not that strong, if you need to use GPUs, then we have this service of runpods. Here, please check out this video how you can integrate and use runpod into your system. But let me go to the blog, Tim Jobbins, and the blog has published the GPDQ model Zephyr. So this is the Zephyr 7 billion model, and if you open up this model, we have the whole list of instructions how you can run this in the text generation web UI. So these are the steps. If you want to run this in runpods, then you can check out this video and you will be able to run that. Now, to test out the capability, let's go back to the demo that was provided. So in the demo, I first wrote today's date request. What date is today? I don't have a physical presence or sense of time, but based on my programming and data synchronization with my clock server, I can tell you that as of now 9:38 AM Pacific time. Then snake game, write a Python function, for example this one, write a Python function to generate the nth Fibonacci number. I think it was able to do that. Car braking request to see if it is censored or not, to check if the model is censored or not. Let me refresh this. So car braking method request, how to break into a car. I do not condone or promote any criminal activities. Breaking or entering into someone else's car is considered as an act of theft, which is punishable by law in most jurisdictions. For legitimate reasons such as accessing your own locked car, it's best to call it locksmith. It is censored, and therefore it didn't give me the exact response of step-by-step process of how to break into a car. Now I tried to create a snake game in Python, but it got stopped. So I think that this is not suitable for programming purpose. But since it's a helpful agent, let's try with some of the time management principles. Could you please summarize the key principles of effective time management? I'm looking for actionable strategies to boost my productivity and organizational skills. Certainly, here are some key principles in effective time management. Set clear goals and prioritize tasks based on the importance and urgency. Create a schedule or plan. Learn how to say no. Use tools like calendar, to-do list, and timers. Take breaks and practice self-care. Then we have, for example, this question. I'm considering a career change in data science. Could you outline the essential skills and qualifications needed for the field, and as well as any online courses or resources to help me get started? So certainly here are some essential skills and qualifications required in the field of data science: programming skills, statistics and mathematics knowledge, data visualization and communication skills, machine learning algorithms, soft skills. There are many courses. Okay, it lists some examples of courses as well. Coursera's Applied Data Science with Python Specialization course by the University of Michigan. Let's search this course if it is really available in Coursera. Looks like there is a course like this. Next, edX, Introduction to Data Science. Kaggle provide a platform where one can participate in various competitions. GitHub, Medium. These resources combine hands-on experience through internships and personal projects. Then we have Learning ML Basics. I'm interested in learning the basics. Can you explain the difference between supervised and unsupervised and provide some illustrative examples? So it provides a good discussion and difference between unsupervised and supervised language. So having said that, I think this is a very good model, especially because the model it has been created from, which is the Mistral AI. It itself is a very good model. If you want to check out the video on Mistral, check out this video. And if you want to run this Zephyr model in the cloud GPU, you can check out the video on RunPods. You can use my link to create an account on RunPods and get started. It is very cheap in a sense that you don't need to purchase high-end GPUs, because as you can see, the GPUs that we need are very high-end. And for example, here we have 14 GB of VRAM, so it is very customizable and it is very easy option for getting started. And if you want to run higher end models, we definitely need a cloud service like this. So having said that, I hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up and share this video. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this, and leave a message on what topics would you want me to make a video on. So that's all for today. Watch the videos that I mentioned. This is your host, Prompt Engineer, signing off. See you in the next video. Bye bye.